and Jòn from SKÁLMÖLD to LINEA ROCK.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. So, of course, we are presenting the new live album, which is the second in your career, 10-year anniversary live in Reykjavik, which is available in different formats since 25th of September. Actually, sums up 10 years, of Viking folk metal is celebrated on this live album, which is your second one, in 16 tracks. Taken from 5 studio albums that you released. Do you face this more, like a milestone that closes up an era or another chapter of an important story, your career, which is in writing process? And also, is it difficult to fit different songs with their own stories from various albums into one live show and one live record?
Bobby?
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a milestone for us as a band, and I can say I think the rest of the guys can agree on that, because when we started this band like a decade ago, then we only had one mission really, and that was to meet up once in a while to play some heavy metal and hopefully release one album somewhere along the way. But now we are.
It was kind of like a bucket list thing, because we were all in our, closing in our 30s, and we thought we're getting old. We have to make one heavy metal album before we die.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just exploded in our faces in a way. So in a way it's I don't like to say a closing a chapter, but it's a milestone in that trip.
The Gamla Biò, I hope I pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, thank you very much. In your hometown of Reykjavik is the location where you recorded, this live album, and it was the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st of December 2019. That's the place maybe where you went to see many concerts, of your favorite bands through the year. And how was it, like playing there in that location in your hometown, and 3 sold-out concerts in a row? And did you have the same set list every night, or you change it over to have the best for the live album?
Well, actually, we've never been into that house before.
Oh, never.
This used to be a cinema, and the Icelandic opera was based there. But
Okay.
It just recently they changed it into like a standing concert venue, and we wanted to play there for quite some time, but this is actually the first time. But it's a lovely venue, and recording this back home was actually it was quite special, I think.
So guys, I read that this album actually delivers a very direct live sound with no overdubs at all. Like, to deliver the full hi-fi energy of those nights. Is it correct? And, it's actually courageous, it's an uncommon practice nowadays with the miracle of technology, which, everybody seems to abuse about.
Yeah, I mean it's basically just straight from the desk. It's just what we were playing, and we just played the gigs, and like 3 months later we got an email that we had the final mix, and we didn't even know it was being mixed. So
Yeah.
It's like I mean, hopefully we're good enough of a live band to pull that off. I mean, after 10 years, think.
Yeah.
Guys, you never changed your lineup in these 10, 11 years of career. What's your secret?
Well, I don't know. We are just stuck with each other.
Yeah.
No, I think it comes maybe from the way we started the band originally. You know, just for the pure fun and joy of playing in a metal band before we die. And we just actually are very good friends, you know, and I think that is what holds us together much more than us being in a band together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Your Viking spirit is very strong, and the lyrics are in your own language. SKÁLMÖLD, if I'm correct, means age of sword or even lawlessness, if I'm correct. But apart from the meaning, what makes, such a particular message you deliver so universal as well?
Jòn?
I don't know. I think in a way it's how the lyrics are written. It's a very old, basically the original Icelandic or Nordic way of poetry, the same as you can find in the Eddas, and it's very, very strict rules, and it's very rhythmical. So even if you don't understand the words, Björgvin's vocals are basically just like one of the instruments in a way. It's a percussive thing.
Okay.
So you can feel it even though you don't understand it.
I would say it's melodic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the opposite thing.
Oh.
Neil Butler. Okay, so I hope I pronounce it correct, but if you want to introduce it to us and to our listeners, this is the next song that we're going to play off the album.
Jòn.
Is it Neðavellir?
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
It's Neðavellir.
Okay,
It's easy.
so very easy.
I've been pronouncing it since I was a child.
Speaking of live concerts, so since we are presenting the new live album, there is currently, a 3-day Italian tour booked with Film Troll, actually, next April 2021, which is Milan on the 1st of April, Rome on the 2nd, and Venice on the 3rd. Is the tour confirmed as far as you're concerned, and will you play the whole live album during the set?
Yeah, the tour is confirmed from our end, and when the tour was announced, it was in August, something like that, late summer. The current pandemic we find ourselves in was declining basically in the whole of Europe. But in recent weeks, it's been in Iceland and pretty much all over the world. It's been on the rise. So I really hope the tour will take place, but as of now, the situation is not looking very bright. But we'll see.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
So we have to check your actually social media pages and website. And will you play the whole live album on the set?
No, probably not. I don't remember how long our set is on that tour. Is it 50 minutes or 60 minutes?
It's 16 songs, so it's pretty long.
It's probably like an hour or something.
Yeah.
So that's the usual length of a split program like that.
What do you miss the most of touring, and what you don't miss at all?
Well, I miss being stuck in a bus for a month in Europe with them sweaty guys.
Mm.
I don't believe you.
It sounds awful, but yes, I'm there as well. I mean, of course, I love, playing music, playing live, and meeting people, and yeah, just hanging with those idiots for a month. It's I miss that.
Yeah.
Your latest studio album, Soggy,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm correct, was released in 2018. Taking advantage, of the forced break from touring, did you start composing something new already, and will you surprise us with a new album pretty soon?
I think we are all writing something, each in its own home. We always, when we write an album, we do nothing, and then we just pile up a lot of ideas, and then we have like a boot camp workshop for a few days, just go through the ideas and go, oh, this and this matches, and this could be a song. So there's never anything like completely written. So it's I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so it's mysterious. Okay. Do you want to add something, Björk?
No.
Okay.
I think Jòn answered this perfectly.
Last song that is closing our interview tonight is again from 10-year anniversary live in Reykjavik, and the track is in English is in winter. So it's Av Metvi. Is that correct?
Vetri.
Ecco.
Close, very close.
Very close. Okay, I'll do my homework better next time. So thanks, guys, for your time.
Yeah, sure.
Keep it up, and hope to see you soon in April in Italy. Okay.
Hope so. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
SKÁLMÖLD.